Hey, Cabrillo Football. This is Coach Guider. I hope you're having a very nice Thanksgiving week and weekend. So this is Friday, November 27th. So I wanted to give you my best attempt at an update as to what we do know and also what we don't know about the upcoming football season. So this is the last update from the CIF Southern section. You can go ahead and read it as I work through it. And so basically, this is a rather challenging situation. People are waiting, as you can read in that second paragraph, for guidance to change, which would then bring about the possibility of competition. So as of right now, we are scheduled to have our calendar start on December 14th, our football season, and our first game would be scheduled for January 8th. So that would not happen until it being the game would not happen until there is changes in the sports guidance from the state government. So as you might kind of be able to piece together, so we're trying to plan for something that we are not sure if we'll be able to do. So it's rather challenging, and I appreciate all your understanding at this time and through this process. So this would have been shared with all the prospective football players. And if there are other people out there who are interested in playing, they want to get in contact with me. But there will become a time very soon to where most likely the season will begin, and we'll begin our season operations. We've been doing a out of season voluntary conditioning. Currently, it'll change from being voluntary to being mandatory on the 14th. And so you've seen this schedule. If not, you can pause and kind of take a look at this, but this is how we get across to our first game on the 8th, which right now is not approved to happen. And so we are in the process of trying to factually gather the information about who will be here, who would not be here at certain times, because we have both from a program point of view and from an individual player point of view, there is requirements for preparation to be ready to play in a game. And so what we're trying to do here is get across the break, the 3 weeks of school break, that would be necessary to bridge us to what is assumed right now to be our first game. And so I do realize that the wild card in all this is, and I don't know the answer to this, but as to how do we get across practicing safely and to our first game. So in terms of how do we contact, how do we manage that space and time. So I don't know the answer to those things. I don't. Right now, there are no answers to that because it's not going to change from its current status as to what we are allowed to do currently. It won't change from that until guidelines get changed, and so everybody's waiting for that to happen. So the best we can do is schedule as if it's going to happen, and that that people would be able to play and participate with those restrictions and guidelines in place. So we did not get full participation or feedback from all the players or the prospective players, and so it is their responsibility to discuss this with your family at the current time and get back to me so that as a program we can understand how many people we would have and when we would be prepared to play a game, independent of when that game might be. So there's a lot of moving parts. There's a lot of things that are unknown, but we do need to plan for as if we will be able to start having practice on the 14th, and people would be able to participate in that practice. So if you have any questions, just email me. Look forward to seeing you guys again, and I hope you had a very nice Thanksgiving week and a few more days left, and you guys are ready to jump back into school bright and early on Monday morning. Take care.